Good afternoon. I'm Holly Mueller. Welcome to a special Citizens of the Townships interview here on Cidi 99.1 FM. Today, we are going to get into the festive spirit and talk all about the holidays here in the townships. At this time of the year, the towns sparkle with lights and the streets are lined with garlands, bells, and bows. Joyful music fills the streets and endless hot chocolates are sipped, bringing a little holiday cheer to make the people smile from ear to ear. The list of events goes on and on, providing options for everyone to enjoy. So, grab your calendars as I welcome Maria Cordero and Lucy Hoblin, the event planners, to share all the details of when and where you need to celebrate this holiday season in Knowlton. Could you share all the events that are happening in and around Brome Lake this holiday season?
Absolutely, with pleasure. So we have the Garden of Magic Lanterns as of December 7th. Then, of course, there are Christmas Market at the Marina. That's from 2 to 8 p.m. And on the night of December 7th, we have Midnight Madness, the Christmas Market. And then we have, obviously, the 4th edition of Arcade Christmas Market. And the month of December will end with beautiful fireworks on December 28th at 6 p.m.
I know you mentioned that there's a market at the marina, but where are the other events taking place?
It's at the in Knowlton at the Brooke Park, near the Brooke Park. So, like the 4th edition of Arcade Christmas Market is at the Boutique Arcade. It's a beautiful exhibition with a lot of talented local artisans. But for the Midnight Madness, it's in Knowlton, and so. Yeah.
And the lanterns will be displayed around Knowlton, but mostly in the Colebrook Park. And I hear that Isabel has about 250 lanterns to hang this year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's Isabel from Orcadre.
Isabel Daval, yes.
That's amazing. How about for our listeners who don't know, could you share where Colebrook Park is located?
It's near the 30 Lakeside, Chemin Lakeside. It's near the bookstore.
It's right in the center of town and right beside the waterfalls, and there's the lovely gazebo.
Is it also marked by the 3 pines trees, I believe?
Yes, there. In the summer we have 3 pine trees that are made out of plywood, and they say welcome to 3 pines, bienvenue. Or 3 pines, and in the winter, actually, the town put up 3 little Christmas trees with lovely lights on. So, yes, 3 pines, yes, and that's to signify that this is the town of Louise Penny, where Louise Penny lives, and most of her books are set. We're hoping eventually that there's going to be permanent 3 pines once the park is done.
I just wanted to mention also that this year, the town of Brome Lake has, of course, associated itself to CIDI, your radio station. We're very proud of that partnership. And we're going to be putting Christmas music every Saturday and Sunday throughout the month of December. So we're really proud of that.
That was actually my next question because I heard the joy playing in the streets this past Saturday, so I really enjoyed that. Very nice.
Yes, I could hear it from our store as well. And really punchy music and getting everybody into the spirit. I'm so glad it's back. It hasn't been they haven't had music playing in the streets for at least 5 years, so I'm just really thrilled to have it back.
That's good to hear. It really helps with the nice holiday atmosphere and gets everybody a little more cheerful than they are, so that's nice to hear. But could you share the history of Midnight Madness? I've heard it's interesting.
Yes. So this is our 13th year, and actually it started very small, but it's actually started because of the release of the last book of Harry Potter. And that was actually released in the summer, and bookstores, my husband and myself own a bookstore in town, and so we decided to release the new Harry Potter at midnight. And we were, at that point in time, our store was in a little mini mall right beside where Home Hardware is now. And the other people in the mall said, "Oh, can we stay open till midnight with you?" And the cafe stayed open, And everybody thought it was such a great event because we had, 50, 60 people come in and buy food at the restaurant. And they also went to Woolwich and shopped there. That following Christmas, we decided to try it again. And at that point in time, across the road was Panier Champêtre, and there was also Vie Sucrée in the next building over. And they said, can we join in? And it grew from there. And at its peak, we had about 35 stores open and doing Midnight Madness. This year we have 20 stores because there's a few fewer stores than there were a few years ago, but and 20 really excited stores they're really excited to be taking part this year. But we've also got a Christmas market, and this year we have 28. 28. Okay. They keep adding. So we got 28 people going to be selling their wares in 30 Lakeside, which is inside in a warm building.
I love that this was all inspired by the magical stories of Harry Potter. I didn't know that.
Yes, for every single release of Harry Potter, they always had some kids coming at midnight. And that was our first year that we had owned the bookstore when we did it. And so we really made a huge thing of it. And and then it just grew from there, and it's such an easy night to be part of. We've always encouraged everybody to go from store to store and check out each store. For the past 13 years, we've had a competition to encourage people to go to every single store. And if they visit every single store, and at the beginning it was you received a stamp, and then you had a chance to win fabulous prizes. And we're still doing something like that this year.
And there's also the animation portion that is going to be absolutely magical this year. Right, Lucy?
Yes. Well, along comes Maria about 3 years ago, and she's like, "We've got to make this thing bigger." And so she said, "We've got to get lights," and it's such an amazing thing. So we have the horse and carriage, and we've had the horse and carriage for about 10 years, and we've had Olaf the snowman. He's been walking around town for quite a few years as well. But Maria's like, "No, we need more." So this year we've got more.
Yes.
we've got beautiful lighting displays, and we've got some incredible parade floats that are being brought into town, and they've got incredible lights on them. I was so excited to see them. And one of the parade floats has a sleigh and 8 reindeer on it. So amazingly, Santa Claus is going to come back this weekend, and he's going to be appearing in front of one of the floats, the float with the 8 reindeer. And we've got the library is going to be lit up, and I think inside they're offering eggnog as well. So inside the library. So there's going to be beautiful lights on the library right in the center of town, and then the eggnog inside. And there's going to be activities all the way up the hill, because at the museum also they're going to be doing some Christmas activities as well. So we encourage people to go up the hill and visit them as well.
Yeah, there's going to be the museum who's going to be very involved. There's going to be the museum for children that's going to be opened until 10:30 that night, the 7th of December. Midnight Madness is starting, for people who don't know. It actually starts at 5 p.m. until midnight. The museum will be open until 10:30. There's going to be free access to the museum, and they're going to be decorating Christmas ornaments and all that. There's also a torchlit walk is going to start at 7:15 p.m. and then there's another one at 8:45, and they're going to be going through the village. So we have little candles with bulbs that are very safe for people who want to join in the walk, and then little storytelling on different sites of downtown in Knowlton for the Christmas market. So we're going to do a little walk until the museum, and then of course Lucy mentioned we have Santa Claus this year, who is going to be sitting right next to his reindeers and who's going to be telling a few stories on the North Pole and how he makes sure every child has its gift. So there's going to be storytelling at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock p.m. So if you want to see Santa, take pictures with him, bring your children, your friends. We heard he's quite jolly and friendly. So everybody's welcome to take pictures with him.
And talking about pictures, I have a son who happens to be a budding photographer. He was invited by the town to take photographs at the opening of the dog park to do a little photo booth. So he did this lovely little photo booth, and Maria's like, I think he should come back for Midnight Madness. And so he will be doing a photo booth in the gazebo, and we are inviting people to go there, and they can have their pictures taken for free by a professional photographer who really prefers to take pictures of animals, but he's working on taking pictures of human beings as well. He's getting around, and he'll be there with his little team to give people free pictures, and they can also ask for them to be posted on their email.
This is quite a list of events, and I'm looking forward to attending almost all of them. But I saw this morning that the museum is offering stories about the history of lighting up a Christmas tree and different things like that. I believe it's from 4 p.m. until 7.
That's the really amazing thing about Midnight Madness is every single year people add things. We hear about people, they have fireplaces outside so you can go and warm your hands up. I hear this weekend it's going to be about -12, so I'm hoping it's going to warm up a little bit, but that's better than -25, I think it was last year.
Oh my.
Well, we'll have a big fireplace at Brooke Park to heat up, and we're going to have a projection also of short films that are going to be projected on the screen. So for families to rest and heat up. And there's hot chocolate also at the BMO, and some of the merchants are giving hot chocolate and coffee. Everybody's getting involved really to make this event magical. And I think that's what people feel when they're at the Midnight Madness market, is that, there's this feeling, this beautiful, warm feeling that everybody's involved. Everybody is making this event magical. So wouldn't you say that, Lucy?
Yes, I would certainly say it's absolutely magical. You have this incredible snowy landscape. Well, you have this beautiful village setting anyway, and then you have so hopefully the weather is great, but we've had years where we've had like 10 inches of snow on the same night, and people still come out. There are going to be Christmas carolers going around singing Christmas carols, and they like to visit every single store. And at the end of the evening, the party will be getting really started by the duo Squeegee are going to be coming to play some really popular songs that people can start dancing to and really letting the party go. But wait, there's more.
See,
I've always wanted to say that. We have 2 competitions going on. One of the competitions we actually started the week of November 15th, and this competition is actually going to be running till December 15th, and that's the Find the Gnome /Elf competition. And in 20 participating businesses in town, there is hidden an elf. And if you find this elf, you have a chance to win fabulous prizes. A $25 gift certificate to one of the participating businesses. And the way to enter into this competition, you can either fill in a coupon in the business where you found the elf, or you can take a selfie picture of yourself and post it on the Facebook site, Folie de Minuit Midnight Madness. And you can also post it on Instagram. I'm not sure where. Do you remember?
There's a hashtag. You just have to.
Yeah, there's a hashtag that you can do it. So that, and there's draws every week. So we've been doing it every single Monday. You also have a chance on Midnight Madness. Every single purchase you make, you can fill in a coupon and have a chance to win a separate lot of prizes. And we've got 4 sets of gift certificates to give away as prizes at the end of Midnight Madness.
Wow. You've listed so many fabulous events for everybody to attend, but are they free?
Midnight Madness Christmas market is absolutely free. There's, you just have to walk around. Like I said, the merchants are so nice. They're all offering some cookies or hot chocolate or coffee. So there's something for eggnog at the library. There's something for everyone.
It's funny. A lot of the locals are beginning to expect the sales, and they're sort of like, "Do you think you're going to have this book in this weekend?" And, "Oh, I wonder why you want to know if it's going to be in this weekend." But we always have a sale, and more than half of the stores have some kind of sale. Yeah.
But the activities are free, and there's going to be the Christmas music, of course. There's going to be the projection on the library, the light projection on the library, which is going to be very beautiful, Christmassy. There's going to be the projection also on the short films. There's Santa Claus telling stories. There's going to be the torch lit walk also. So there's really a lot for everybody to do. We're forgetting Olaf. I heard Olaf was going to be there.
Oh, yes. Olaf's going to be there. And yes, and you can go and take a picture with Olaf or give him a hug. But it's, everything's free. But this is a way also for the locals to see what we have in this town. We do, it might be only 20 stores that are participating, but they're 20 amazing places.
Yeah, and I think it's quite a beautiful, pretty good-sized market, because when you consider there's over 20 stores and 28 merchants at the 30 Lakeside, the Blue Building, that makes quite a few merchants and opened. I mean, there's close to 50 merchants in all. So you have a variety of merchants that are there that you can purchase items, wonderful variety. This year we even have Brome Lake Ducks participating. Léon Courville, the winery is going to be there. There's Vitalité Sureau, the elderberry farm. There's like a huge variety of merchants, and there's from food to jewelry to accessories to perfumes and bath items. So there's really a huge variety of merchants. And so the offer is so incredible, I find,
I couldn't have said any of that better. It's just such a fantastic event to help support your community and shop locally. But this leads me to a very important question. Where can we park?
Well, that's a really good question. You may have public parking right next to the Star Cafe. There's Hydro-Quebec parking. That's the town's parking, so people can park there. Then there's just beside KDC on Knowlton Street. So there's actually right near CIDI, there's a parking here.
The church parking lots as well will be open to park there. And actually behind our store, there's public parking that people don't know about very often. And
there's a few parking places all over, and then of course the streets, because they're not closed. Our streets are not closed, so people can park, wherever parking is available.
Very good to know. That's definitely important. If people wanted to find more information about all of the events, where can they go to look?
So they can go look at our website, tourism website. So it's tourismlacbrome.com. There's 2 pages, so Lac Brome in lights, and you can have all the information on everything that's happening throughout the month of December. And then there's another page that it's Midnight Madness. And so you have all the listing of all the merchants, the stores, all the activities that are happening. So if you like to have more information, that's the best way of accessing it. And then, of course, there's our Facebook page, Tourism Lac Brome, Midnight Madness, Folie de Minuit, and Instagram. There's also the same information is also there. For more information that night, there's going to be the kiosk for Tourism Lac Brome. So we're going to be there. We're going to be there from 5 to midnight, and we're going to be giving the information. So if people just want to pass by and ask us what there is to do or where they can go buy a certain product or whatever, we're glad to be there and assist to the midnight market. Donc, les festivités vont se produire pendant tout le mois de décembre. Il y a vraiment de pour tous les goûts. Il y a le Jardin de Lanterne Magique qui est justement organisé par Mme Isabelle Daval et M. Sylvain Bolduc. Donc, à partir du 7 décembre jusqu'au 5 janvier, vous pouvez admirer ces lanternes au parc Colebrook, qui est tout près du 30 rue Lakeside, 30 chemin Lakeside pour ceux qui ne connaissent pas l'endroit du parc Colebrook. Ensuite, il y a un magnifique marché de Noël à la Marina de 14h à 20h également le 7 décembre prochain, qui est en collaboration avec le marché de Noël Folie de minuit. Donc, vous pouvez débuter votre magasinage avec le marché de Noël à la Marina et puis décider de venir par la suite continuer votre magasinage à partir de 17h à Knowlton, près du parc Colebrook. Donc, il va y avoir à peu près plus d'une vingtaine de magasins qui vont être ouverts cette soirée-là et plus de 28 exposants qui viennent d'ici et des environs. Une grande panoplie d'objets et d'accessoires qui sont très intéressants, qui sont uniques ici au Lac-Brome, des producteurs locaux. Donc, venez encourager votre marché local. C'est fait pour ça. C'est consommer local. On encourage vraiment ça ici au Lac-Brome. Ensuite, il y a également la 4e édition du marché de Noël à hors-cadre du 7 au 22 décembre. Donc, vous pouvez passer à la boutique, voir Mme Isabelle Daval et puis magasiner des items qui sont d'artisans d'ici, des artisans locaux. Donc, ça, c'est intéressant aussi comme marché. Et puis, on finit les festivités à la fin décembre avec un magnifique feu d'artifice qui est le 28 décembre et qui débute à 18h. Donc, un feu magnifique à voir à tout prix en famille ou entre amis. Pour ce qui est des festivités de Folie de minuit, donc, je veux vous le mentionner, ce marché de Noël est très unique. C'est le seul marché de Noël qui est nocturne. Donc, il est à Knowlton. Les festivités donc, sont sur la rue Lakeside à partir du musée du comté de Brome. Donc, ils se poursuivent sur la rue Lakeside jusqu'au panier champêtre et puis la boutique d'antiquité Lebel. Et puis ensuite aussi sur la rue Knowlton, donc du Home Depot, de la pizzeria jusqu'à la Art Lab, en fait, Art Lab 341. Alors, vous voyez qu'il y a quand même un grand nombre de marchands qui vont être à votre disposition. Il y a pour la soirée du chocolat chaud, des biscuits, du café à votre disposition, tout à fait gratuit, ainsi que plusieurs activités. Donc, nous avons une diffusion lumineuse sur la bibliothèque PET. Nous avons également le char du Père Noël avec un beau Père Noël sur place. Vous pourrez prendre des photos. Il va pouvoir vous raconter des histoires également à partir de 18h. Nous avons également une marche au flambeau qui est organisée à partir de 19h15. Donc, vous pourrez vous promener à travers le village et vous faire raconter des histoires de Noël dans le temps. Et puis, la marche se termine donc au musée du comté de Brome. Et puis, donc, on a un peu de tout. On a la mascotte Olaf, on a un kiosque de photos également. Nous avons vraiment une panoplie d'activités qui sont très intéressantes et bien sûr, un beau grand feu qui vous permettra au parc Colebrook de vous réchauffer. Donc, on vous invite à venir justement fêter avec nous pour cette soirée du 7 décembre prochain et on vous attend en grand nombre. Pour plus d'informations, vous pouvez vous diriger sur la page web de tourismelacbrome.com. Donc, il va y avoir une page sur toute Lac-Brome, toutes les festivités de Lac-Brome en lumière, ainsi que la panoplie d'activités pour Folie de minuit. Alors, on vous attend en grand nombre.
Well, I'd like to thank you for your time. You truly are a wealth of knowledge for this fantastic event, and I'm looking forward to it. It sounds absolutely amazing. So congrats on, I guess, organizing this entire thing, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.